Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Britt and this is Coffee and Makeup. Today I have for you a fitness related video. A lot of you guys have been asking me in the comments on my videos how I stay fit, what I do for exercise, and you've been asking for advice, so I thought I would give you guys some advice. But first I wanted to share with you all a quick Bellydance haul that I just received in the mail. Bellydance is my fitness exercise activity of choice. It has been for almost a year now. I've been doing belly dance and I love it. So I know I have at least one belly dancer that has watched my videos and follows my channel. So hello to you, you know who you are. But I'm hoping there'll be more of you. So if you do belly dance, definitely leave a comment below if you have any advice for someone who's starting out like me. I would love to hear it. Or if you're also starting your belly dance journey, that's cool too. Just drop by and say hello. So either way, for the longest time, I only had one hip scarf, and I got this hip scarf at a place, or rather on a site called the Bellydance store. So here it is. It's all beads, so there's no coins at all. It doesn't really make much noise. It's a sheer material, but it's really strong, and I felt like this hip scarf was of a great quality. So this was my go-to for the longest time. It's really heavy, so sometimes it would slip down my hips while I was dancing, which isn't great, but otherwise, like, I love this hip scarf. And of course, all of these will be linked below. So then I decided to purchase two new ones. I got them from a place called Dahlal Internationale, and I will put that information in the description. As you guys probably already know, not to beat a dead horse, but I never accept any type of free products or any type of sponsored videos. So this isn't sponsored, I just chose this site because I liked the hip scarves that they had there. So my first new one that I got is this kind of tutu style. So it's very long, beaded. I love this detailing here, and it is mesh down the bottom. I was afraid that I might look a little ridiculous in this one because on the website it looked like it was a little bit longer and it looks kind of like it stuck out more than it really does, but this one is great. The fabric isn't quite as nice as the one I got from the Bellydance store, but it is very lightweight, which is nice when you're moving around and you don't want your hip scarf to come undone. It's really awesome, and also it's just a gorgeous look. Like, I love the way this hip scarf looks. Both of these that I got from Dahlal are one size fits all. So this one is a little big on me, but I can manage to tie it, and I only have to include like a little bit of the actual hip scarf itself when I'm tying it. So this thing doesn't really cut it. I have to cinch a little bit of this too, but it's okay. So that was the first one I got. Then secondly, I bought this incredibly audible hip scarf, which probably sounds really annoying in the video, but it sounds really great here in my house. I love the sound of this one. And let's see if I can show you guys here. This is one of, really probably sounds annoying, but this is one of those scarves where you layer it over like this, and the little coins are a little bit cheap, I guess, but they make the most lovely noise, and I like that about them a lot. So this is another great one, and the fabric again is a little cheaper, I think, a little lighter than the one that I have from the Bellydance store, but again, being light can be a good thing when you're moving around and you don't want your costume to be shifting. So those are my two new hip scarves, and that's one of my favorite things about belly dance. I mean, I like a lot of things about it, but I do love the fact that you can buy really fun, gorgeous outfits just for practice. Like, I bought all these hip scarves just to practice with, and it makes practice fun, and it makes me motivated to practice more often. So anyway, I'm just gonna jump into the general fitness advice now. So I came up with kind of 3 things after a long fitness journey of going through gyms and classes, many gyms, many different little courses. I tried weight training, I used machines and the elliptical and whatever. I feel like I've gotten basically down what I need in a fitness regimen to stay motivated and just to keep enjoying it. So my first piece of advice, and I think the most important piece of advice that people don't often think about when they're trying to plan their wellness routine, their fitness routine, is that you should do something fun. Do something that you like, and even more, pick something that you have seen before that you've admired. Like, if you have had maybe a kickboxing videotape that sometimes you go along with the tape and you do the exercises. Take a kickboxing class, enroll in kickboxing, find a studio that does kickboxing. Or if you're like me and you've admired a certain style of dance that you really liked it. I mean, I remember years ago, I looked up YouTube videos on how to belly dance and I would like practice in my room. Like, find something that really draws you in and that you think is really fun to watch and fun to participate in. Like, don't just limit yourself to, oh, I need to get fit, I need to exercise, I need to be more healthy, so I guess I'll put in my time on the treadmill at the gym. Like, don't think of it like that. Don't think of it like a chore. Think of it as like this amazing world out there with so many choices of things that you could do and fun things to do. So as I was sitting here pondering this, I thought of a few things that might resonate with some of you. So here goes, I wrote them down. Roller derby, rowing, mountain biking, any form of dance, like I said, yoga, aerial yoga, you know, they have those like things that hang from the ceiling where people can do like yoga and acrobatics. That's so cool. And there's like a studio for that in the city near me. Kickboxing, like I said, climbing, surfing, CrossFit, people do hula hooping, Zumba, and you can do any combination of these things. Like maybe you do surfing in the summer and then you do CrossFit all year round, or maybe you do roller derby every so often, but then you do yoga every week or something like that. But really, this is the most important thing, and this is the thing that I think people don't really look at the right way. It's not a chore. Being fit and exercising should be fun. It should be like playtime, like recess for adults. Another great piece of advice that I want to give you guys is to find an activity where you have people surrounding you who are doing the same thing. So what I mean is find like a class or a group or some type of club that meets and does like canoeing or whatever you want to do. Find people to surround yourself with that will hold you accountable. So this has happened to me a lot. When I was just going to the gym, I would plan, okay, Saturday morning, I'm gonna wake up and go to the gym. Then I wake up on Saturday morning and I'm like, it's not looking so great right now. And there's no one at the gym who's gonna know that I was planning to be there on Saturday morning and I didn't make it. So there's no one counting on you. And that makes it so much easier to just say, well, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll like knock that back to Sunday or something. And then that's just kind of a vicious cycle. So you wanna find like a class or a meeting or a group where there'll be people who will be like, oh, where's Britt? Like, Britt was supposed to be here today. You know, I haven't seen Britt in a while. And it just makes you want to go more. Even if no one calls you and says, where were you today? Just the fact that there are other people there is going to make you want to go. It's going to get you more excited about it too, because you'll all be doing the same thing. It builds camaraderie. It makes you feel good. Another thing to consider when you're trying to get your health together and you're trying to get your fitness right is that you want to be able to have some type of upward mobility with the skill that you're trying to work on. So for instance, I used to go to this class called power yoga, and we would do essentially the same things. I could go there like twice a week and we would do the same things in each class. And every so often the instructors would get a new routine. Like every month or so they would change the routines at corporate, and so you would get a new routine and new activities to do, but you would never improve on these skills. And the instructors wouldn't even walk around amongst the people to correct their form or to help guide them in the way that they should be positioning themselves. It was really like not that great. And it was frustrating because even though you were going through the motions, you weren't getting any better. It would just change. It was like a lateral change where the class would change laterally, but you would never improve this skill. So that was really annoying to me. And that's one thing that I love about the classes that I'm taking now. I'm taking belly dance classes that are tiered. So I am in level 1 and I'm working up to level 2, and that's such a good motivator. I'm refining these things. My teacher helps me refine my motions and the dance movements, and that makes me feel really good, and it feels really satisfying and really enjoyable to meet even a small goal that you have. Like for the longest time, I was not doing very well with my shimmies, like basic belly dance shimmies where you are shifting your weight from hip to hip really, really fast, and it jiggles your stomach fat, and it is kind of like the bread and butter of belly dance. Like you have to have this. So I wasn't doing that well, But I was practicing at home like you wouldn't believe, because I wanted to get better, and I'm like, I want to get in this level 2 class, and then after I get in level 2 class, I want to dance with like a group, and I want to do performances. Like, I have goals now, and that is something that it makes it so much more fun, and it makes it so much easier to stick with. Like, I can't imagine not going to class and not improving. And so if you have a skill that you're working on that you can get better at, that is helpful too. So you're not just like, oh, I don't want to be fat, I need to go walk on a treadmill or run on my elliptical. You're like, I want to get better at roller derby, or I want to get better at kickboxing, I want to like kick some ass, I want to get better at weightlifting, so I'm joining this weightlifting club. So that is something that's really important too, is do something that you can improve at. Do something that makes you feel good, that makes you feel like you're learning. That's like, kind of goes back to what I said about playtime. Like, you want to be having fun, and part of having fun is feeling like you're doing a good job. So anyway, those are my 3 big fitness tips. So as you can see, it's not specific to a type of workout, it's just all about being happy, and in the end, that's what's gonna make you stick with it and be a healthier person. You just wanna find things that make you happy, that you love doing. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video, and if you'd like, leave a comment below if you have any questions or other things that you'd like to know. I would be happy to answer, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.